Pantheatrical presents For the Bell of It, because why the hell not? Before we kick off this evening's festivities, we would like to take a moment to highlight our amazing sponsors. First up is Exotique. Exotique is a family-run British Caribbean business which specialises in homemade beverages, both non-alcoholic and alcoholic, also known as punches, alike. These collection of drinks have been handcrafted over the years and are a perfect blend of fresh fruits, special spices and spirits from around the Caribbean, all designed to tickle your taste buds and warm your cockles. But don't just take their word for it. Here is what a few others had to say.
It's your boy Young Philly, aka Mr. Yeah Man, and I want to shout out Exotique. Exotique! Yeah? You gotta say it like you're foreign blood. Yeah, drink is mad. Make sure you go get yours. Blah!
I can taste the coffee in there, but it tastes more like hot chocolate. TJ, let me know if there's chocolate in this because this bangs. Next one is the Caribbean Sunshine. I'm not gonna lie, I tasted this straight away when he first gave it to me and I love it. So this one tastes like just tropical juice. You could just drink this all night. Last but definitely not least is the Strawberry Surprise. This looks like how my rum punch look. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, yeah, this is my new favourite now. It actually tastes like how I mix my rum punch, minus like the lemon taste. No, I love this. Yeah, this is my favourite. CJ, good job. Big up Exotique. Definitely Strawberry Surprise is my favourite. I'll definitely be purchasing these when they come out in full size.
Yo, it's your boy Fuse ODG, and yo, I've been feasting and vibing on this new drink right now. Yo, it's a new drink in town, Exotique. This is my favorite. There's a couple of this is my favorite right now. Caribbean rum punch, and yo, it tastes nice. It's a vibe, like yo. I'm on this store. I'm vibing on this store, like you know. I'm feeling nice right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling nice. Not because I've been drinking this drink, because I'm taking this home. You know, that's right. So yo, man, your boy Fuse ODG, Caribbean rum punch by Exotique. Right.
Exotique has had the pleasure of providing drinks for exclusive events such as music awards, film premieres, cultural events, rap parties, fashion shows, private events and product launches. If you would like Exotique to tickle your taste buds, their contact information will be in the description box below. Our second sponsor of the evening is Tickbox Productions. The Tick stands for Theatre Inspiring Change. Currently a finalist in the 2020 National Diversity Awards, Tickbox Productions is a multi-award-winning theatre and educational company, working with young minds and adults alike. They are dedicated to having those chats about the more difficult, often nuanced issues society faces. Because they believe change starts with a conversation. All information about our sponsors and us can be found in the information box below. Pantheatrical, thank you for investing your time and your energy with us this evening. We hope this is a night of fun and good times. And as we say in the Caribbean, enjoy, free up yourself. So without further ado...
Good evening, everyone! Welcome! Hello!
Hello.
Hello, Icy Love, how are you?
I'm good, Cat Deborah. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you. And all of you watching at home, welcome to Pantheatrical's first ever cabaret evening. We've got an amazing night. Absolutely amazing night ahead of you, in front of you here. We have singing, we have stand-up, we have magic.
Yes, we do.
We have spoken word. We have strippers. We don't have strippers. It fell through last minute. How are you, Icy Love? Are you well?
I'm very well. How about yourself?
I'm good. This is all very exciting. It's all very new here on this glorious stage that we're on here. People are wondering how we're doing this. How are we in the same room at the same time in a lockdown?
I know.
It's magic.
I know.
Genuine magic.
People. Yes.
Well,
this is a good time to actually have some good fun today. I'll tell you that. I really want to have some fun. I want everybody to have some fun too.
And you will also notice at the bottom of the screen, just below me, just by my knees, and just going past Icy there, at some point, there is a place for you to give us money. Because you're all watching for free. All 10 of you.
Exactly.
And all 10 of you. And there's more people in this show than watching it at the moment. However, that's not the point. If you wish to donate, I know it's a difficult time of year. I know there's a lot going on this year. Apparently, but if you have the chance to drop us some money, We'd very much appreciate that because that all goes into our next production, and it means we can eat, which should be nice.
Give generously, please.
Give
all right,
generously.
people.
Give generously.
Yes.
Do you know what? I feel that we've talked enough. I feel that we should start with our first act. And our first act this evening is it's the wonderful songstress Rachael with an original song, Santa's Gift. Everyone at home, give it up for Rachael!
Rachael!
Santa, yeah, you bring me all the things I need and every little thing I've asked for. You're too good, don't you know? You got nothing to show. You give without getting back, oh, and I know just what to get. My friends wrote a special song just for my man, but there's a standout guy who never gets a gift. He's funny, smart, and super sweet. When I'm at the shops on Christmas Eve, he's the one who never makes it on my list. What should I get for Santa? He needs a box of goodies on my Christmas tree. Last year he brought me a grand piano, and with it was my man meant just for me. So what should I get for Santa? A fancy Bluetooth speaker for his sleigh. Or how about a private cabana for him and Mrs. Claus on Christmas Day? Santa, please just tell me, maybe jingle bell me, 'cause milk and cookies just won't do. Your house is very old, the North Pole's very cold, so how about a new coat or two? And I know just what to get. My friends wrote a special song just for my man, but there's a standout guy who never gets a gift. He's funny, smart, and super sweet. When I'm at the shops on Christmas Eve, he's the one who never makes it on my list. What should I get for Santa? He needs a box of goodies on my Christmas tree. Last year he brought me a grand piano, and with it was my man meant just for me. So what should I get for Santa? A fancy Bluetooth speaker for his sleigh. Or how about a private cabana for him and Mrs. Claus on Christmas Day? What should I get for Santa? He needs a box of goodies on my Christmas tree. Last year he brought me a grand piano, and with it was my man meant just for me. So what should I get for Santa? A fancy Bluetooth speaker for his sleigh. Or how about a private cabana for him and Mrs. Claus on Christmas Day?
Give it up for Rachael!
Well done. Well
amazing.
Done.
What an amazing first act.
That's
Rhyming
great.
piano with cabana. I've never heard that before.
Exactly. No have I.
I kind of feel for Santa having to deliver a grand piano because,
oh God,
I mean, that's a lot of carrying.
That's back-breaking work, actually. I'll tell you that. That is back-breaking work.
There is an argument this year he should just deliver the vaccine with a blowpipe. That's what he should do. Just yeah. Good. There you go. You've got it.
Good.
Hey, it's got sorted, and there's none of this track and trace business. It's just done.
Oh,
maybe
done.
that's what we're getting for Christmas. Who knows?
Maybe so. Who knows?
Maybe
Who knows?
so.
Oh, guys!
I just caught sight of us on the screen, and there was a point where I looked like an evil villain, and you were a giant pet head. I think we should definitely be in some sort of superhero movie as the villains.
Movie, definitely. I'm definitely good. I'm definitely down for the casting in that one there. Yeah.
Right, let's move on. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this act because I'm very lucky that I know this act very, very well. We both worked together at the Soho Theatre, starting on a course in June, which lasted till March, and then we were supposed to finish, and then, well, you know what happened in March. So
yes, we did
very recently, and it is an act that has evolved before our very eyes. It's an act like no other. I'm not going to tell you much, but all I want you to do at home, I'm genuinely asking you to do this at home, even if you're in your own living room. Yes, I know it sounds ridiculous, but I want you to give the biggest honk you've ever done before. Because, folks, I give you the one, the only foul play.
Foul play.
Hello, my goslings. I hope you were not waiting over long for me to show up. But as you know, us villains, we appear on our own schedule. Honk. Yes. Hello, my little goslings. Welcome to my tower. Or rather, the image of my tower in front of a green screen. You see, I'm subletting at the minute because it's hard times. Villainy is a creative freelancing. Of course, I didn't qualify for SEISS because, you know, the Buckingham Pond hauntings, that was all me. Unfortunately, that was with the League of Obscure Villains, which, you know, contractually it's a 0 hours kind of thing with on PAYE, and it's made up over 50% of my income that year. So thanks for nothing, Rishi. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes, story time with foul play. Yes, this is why you're joining me today. Now, stories hold great power, great ancient texts with dusty secrets, words that once read manifest horrors you could never even imagine in your wildest dreams. But tonight, I'll be reading you a tale on my phone. And that tale is one that holds very dear to my heart and may or may not tie into the future panto plans. This is Rumpelstiltskin by the Brothers Grimm. Oh, hang on, Prince Charming is holding a watch party. Locked for me. Heroes, I tell you. Yes. So once upon a time, there was a miller who was poor, but who had a beautiful daughter. Now, it happened that he got into a conversation with the king, and to make an impression on him, he said, "I have a daughter who can spin straw into gold." Fancy that? The king said to the miller, "That is an art I really like. If your daughter is as skillful as you say, then bring her to my castle tomorrow, and I will put her to..." Brought to him, he led her into a room that was entirely filled with straw. Giving her a spinning wheel and a reel, he said, Get to work now. Spin all night, and if by morning you have not spun this straw into gold, then you will have to die. Then he himself locked the broom, and she was there, all alone. The poor miller's daughter sat there, and for her life she did not know what to do. She had no idea how to spin straw into gold, and why would she? It's a niche market. Not for nothing I've marketed myself on this sort of thing anyway. Not that it helped. Thanks, Richie. Where were we? She became more and more afraid and finally began to cry. Poor dear. Then suddenly the door opened. It was me. A little man, says the story, stepped inside and said, "Good evening, Mistress Miller. Why are you crying so?" "Oh," answered the girl, "I am supposed to spin straw into gold, and I do not know how to do it." The girl is Katharine Hepburn. The little man said, "What will you give me if I spin it for you?" "The necklace," said the girl, going into Audrey. The little man took the necklace, sat down before the spinning wheel, and this is a very simplified description of the process. Whir, 3 times pulled, and the second one, and the first one, and the third one, and blah, 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 blah. My process is being grossly undermined here. It went on till morning, and then, anyway, all the straw was spun, and all the spools were filled with gold. Thank you, Fowl. That's amazing, said nobody. At sunrise, the king came, and when he saw the gold, he was surprised and happy, but his heart became even more greedy for gold. He had the miller's daughter taken to another room filled with straw. It was even larger, and he ordered her to spin it in one night if she valued her life. The girl did not know what to do, and she cried. Once again, the door opened, and the little man, Goose, appeared. He said, "What will you give me if I spin the straw into gold for you?" "The ring from my finger," answered the girl. I mean, when times are tough, times are tough. The little man, Goose, took the ring and began once again to wear with his spinning wheel, blah, 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 blah. By morning he had spun all the straw into glistening gold, and did anyone say thank you? No! The king was happy beyond measure when he saw it. But he still did not have his fill of gold. He had the miller's daughter taken to a still larger room filled with straw and said, "Tonight you must spin this too. If you succeed, you shall become my wife." And you know what? Men like that really think that that is a prize. He thought, even if she is only a miller's daughter, I will not find a richer wife in all the world. What did I tell you? When the girl was alone, the little man returned for a third time. Oh, hang on, I'm getting a message on Grindr. Another app that definitely isn't that. Wait. It's literally up in this tower. That's from Jolly Roger, and I wish this is an awkward time to get a message of this nature, although I must say there is adequate, shall we say, aptitude with the art of partial self-portraiture, but I shall go back now, and I really wish I didn't know that was Captain Hook's screen name. What can I say? You really know where you stand with villains. That's what we have going for us. Anyway, don't get involved with that. It's not a good shout. Not a good shout. Where was I? Not looking at that app. When the girl was alone, the little man, Goose, returned for a third time. He said, "What will you give me if I spin the straw this time?" "I have nothing more that I could give you," answered the girl. "Then promise me, after you are queen, your first child." Now, I feel I need to add a point of clarification, because this is often quoted in this story as the first child thing. I am not, nor have I ever been, nor will I ever be the broody sort. I never want my own actual little goslings, but you know what? Sometimes you have to really make sure they mean it. And when they're signing the T&Cs for the first child, they gotta mean it. And, the company is nice, hang out, bring in childcare. I don't know. I was so bored. Yes, who knows what will happen, thought the miller's daughter, and not knowing what else to do, she promised the little goose what he demanded. In return, the little man once again spun the straw into gold. While in the morning, the king came and found everything just as he desired. He married her, and the beautiful miller's daughter became queen. Puss in Boots likes your photo. I don't care, Puss in Boots. Sorry. Sometimes they just like your stuff after 2 years of not saying anything. And it's like, that's all very well. How about you drop me a message? How are you, Fowl? How are you doing? No, nothing. A year later, she brought a beautiful child to the world. She thought no more about the little goose man, but suddenly he appeared in her room and said, "Now give me that which you promised." The queen took fright and offered the little goose all the wealth of the kingdom if he would let her keep the child. But the little man said, "No, something living is dearer to me than all the treasures of the world." Then the queen began lamenting and crying so much that the little man took pity on her and said, "I will give you 3 days' time. If by then you know my name, then you shall keep your child." The queen spent the entire night thinking of all the names she had ever heard. Then she sent a messenger into the country to inquire far and wide what other names there were. When the little man returned the next day, she began with Caspar, Melchior, Balzer, and said in order all the names that she knew. After each one, I said, "That is not my name." The second day, she sent inquiries into the neighborhood as to what names people had. She recited the most unusual and most curious names to the little goose man, me. "Is your name perhaps Beatris or mutton calf or leg string? You know what? Has some pizzazz, but not me." And I always answered, "That is not my name." On the third day, the messenger returned and said, "I have not been able to find a single new name, but when I was approaching a high mountain in the corner of the woods, there were the fox and the hare say goodnight." "All right, Brothers Grimm." Some writers do. They apprenticed for me, so I should know, A fire was burning in front of the house, and an altogether comical little man was jumping around the fire, hopping on one leg and calling out, "Today I'll bake, tomorrow I'll brew, then I'll fetch the queen's new child. It is good that no one knows Rumpelstiltskin is my name." Listen, I don't know why I did that. You have the fire going, you have the marshmallows on the little sticks, You just get into a certain mood, even if you are on your own, and I don't know why I did that. It was dumb and silly, and all of those words, I do not know. You can imagine how happy the queen was when she heard that name. Soon afterward, the little man came in and asked, "Now, Madame Queen, what is my name?" Now, she knew she was playing the long game, so she first asked, "Is your name Kuntz?" "No." "Is your name Heinz?" "No, why would it be Heinz? Is your name perhaps Rumpelstiltskin?" "The devil told you that! The devil told you that! He owes me!" And with anger, he stomped his right foot so hard into the ground that he fell in up to his waist, and it got on Twitter, and it was very embarrassing. Then with both hands he took hold of his left foot and ripped himself up the middle in two. Now that never happened. That is foul propaganda. Foul propaganda. Propaganda. Yes. And I didn't do that, but obviously I was very upset, and now I'm here, and I really feel like I was lied to. I was strict because she signed the terms and conditions. Whenever you press I agree, you need to read the terms. You've got to read the terms. And I'm just so upset. I'm just so upset. So that's what the deal is. And I suppose to see more of how the hero sort of treats me with utter disdain and disregard and without any kind of appreciation or any sort of, you know what, I'm just going to sign off and say goodnight here because I am really very upset. Also, I've got something to get to on my phone. Goodbye.
Give it up for Fowl Play! Honk! Honk! I don't know if it's true, but I genuinely hope there are people around the country now just honking at a television screen and next door's wondering what's going on. I'm so proud of that act, Fowl Play. I've known them since they were a tiny egg, and now look at them. I mean, don't look at them for too long because you will get nightmares. You will. Though I tell you what did make me think in that act is when they got the grinder message from Captain Hook. Does Captain Hook? Well, does he live up to his name? That's what makes me wonder. I really do wonder if Captain Hook does. Anyway, let's not dwell on that because it's not just Disney that are ruining childhood stories. It's us too. In fact, on that note, we are going to be having a pantomime in January, and it's going to be a mashup of all sorts of different pantomimes, and Fowl Play will be playing Rumpelstiltskin in there, so you got a little taste of what it's like. Although it is a family pantomime, believe it or not, it is a family pantomime. I know tonight doesn't feel the most family of nights, but it is a family pantomime, and we would love to see you there. And on that note, the guy playing Buttons is up next, our dear Icy Jones. I'm very excited to introduce Icy Jones. He is an incredible comedian. I don't need to say any more. Give it up for Icy Jones!
Ladies, gentlemen, all folks from all diasporas, hello, how's it going, people? How's it going? How's it really going? I can't be really a comedian and I don't actually have a microphone. Look at the microphone. Look at the little cheap thing that I just got just a second ago. But people, you see, as a comedian, right? You're expecting real laughter. You're expecting certain things to happen and it's just being a spectacle. Right now, I'm a comedian. Yes, I know, but I'm not telling you no jokes. I'm just telling you a story, right? You see my household? It's a lovely house. I love my house. I love my house. There's so many things about my house. I love my house. But the thing is, yeah, what I've been told the other day, I told the other day that, yo, you see, if you have, I'm a parent. And many parents out there, yeah, you're told that you have to love children. Yes, you've got to love your children. Listen to me. I like my kids in periods, right? I like my kids in periods. I got 4 of them. 4, yes, my stuff works, you don't know. But I'm telling you the truth, right, people? 4 of them. And I like them in periods. Like I said, I like them in periods. And there's 3 of them at this present moment, which I like. 3 of them. Look, I need to provide for these kids, right? And at nighttime, I do security. And at the daytime, I do security too. So I need to pay for these children right now, you know what I'm saying? So here's the thing, what I like. The reason why I really like these 3 kids is because my day shift is the weekend, yeah? And my night shift is the weekdays. Now on the weekdays, the reason why I love these kids is because on the weekdays, when I'm coming home from a night shift, they're on the way out to go to school. Love it. Perfect. Beautiful. It's amazing. What do you mean? You see, on the weekend, I work the days. That means they're at home. So I'm at security, just doing my security thing during the whole day. So by the time I come home, they're in bed. I'm loving it. But there's one of them. I told you, there's 3 of them I like right now. 3. One of them. That little cop blocker. I'm telling you, listen to me. Anytime I'm in the kitchen, he's in the kitchen. The refrigerator, he's behind me, looking inside. I go to the toilet. This one is trying to get into the toilet. Now, I'm in the bedroom with the missus. This little he's in the bed with us. Really? Yo, listen to me. You not understand right now. I'm suffering from LOS. Do you know what LOS is? Lack of sex. That little cock blocker there. Stress, bruv. Stress. You don't understand. You don't understand. It's stressful right now. The other day, I swear to you, I was so pissed off. I had to shout at him. I was like, listen, hey, you know what? Yeah, get out of my bed. He looks at me and I look at him. He's trying to size me up. I'm sizing him up. Well, you want some of this? You want some of this? You want some of this, huh? So I said, you know what? You need to go get a fucking job. Yeah? How about that? You got a fucking job. He starts to cry. The missus turns to me and says, why are you shouting at him for? He's only 1 year old. Yeah, this LOS thing is kind of deep. I know, kind of deep. So, yeah, anyways. So the fact that I'm talking about LOS now, the doctor diagnosed I got LOS, and it's got like the fact that like I have random outbursts, and then one day, you know what I'm saying? Like the other day, like I was shouting because I went up to the toilet. Yeah, I need to go. Went to the toilet now, and I went inside now, and I literally started shouting. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? What's going on here? Why is there water in the toilet? Yeah, that was a random outburst. I know it was very random. That was totally random. But the other one was even worse. Like we was all sitting down together as a family, watching TV together. And something came over me. And I don't know if it's the LOS, right? I don't know if it's the LOS, but something came over me. And I ended up telling everyone to get up. Go, get up. Everybody gets the wall. Everybody gets the wall. I made everybody get. I started searching every single one of them. I still couldn't find the fucking remote. Sure. Yeah, this LOS thing is just, it's a mad thing. It's a mad thing, cuz. It's a mad thing. But hear this, though. This is the one that the doctor said it really is a great big side effect. He said that suffering from cultural differences. So I said, what the fuck you talking about, you asshole? That doctor don't know nothing. I'm telling you the truth, he don't know nothing about changing fucking, what the hell is he talking about? I don't know nothing. No. He's talking all the foolishness he's talking. These doctors are paid to tell you some bull. They're paid to tell you some foolishness for you to believe. Do you understanding this? So the other day, I was basically just looking at the doctor's notes, and it just really didn't make any sense to me at all. He actually prescribed some type of medication. He said this medication is going to actually help you. So I look on the bomber clot thing them. I tell you, I look right tonight, man. I see the side effects in there. I say, no, man, I'm not taking this out backside. No, sir. Oh, sorry. It happened again. Bye.
Give it up for Icy Jones! There he is. Father of the year. You've got 4 kids. 4.
I certainly do. Yes, 4 beautiful kids.
I look this tired and I don't have any kids. So I don't know what beauty regime you're on, but we all want some of it. Put it that way.
Oh, God.
bless you. 4 kids. I mean, you can watch Netflix, you know. That is allowed.
I know.
That is allowed. I'm assuming your telly's been broke for, how old are they?
2 14-year-olds, 1 12-year-old, and 1 1-year-old.
2 14-year-olds, 1
twins. Yeah.
Twins?
Twins, 14-year-old twins. So got boy and a girl, and then I got a girl that's 12, and I got a son that's 1. So yeah.
Wow.
I worked it out.
You did. You did. You just saw when they got to about 12, you thought, oh, it's over. Oh, there's another one. It just, I can't do magic tricks like that. That's well, literally, I can't do magic tricks like that. I'm not getting into the biology of that, but I can't. Anyway, we veered massively off course, as we tend to. Who's on next?
Oh, we have a duo act.
It's not even who's on next, it's who's on first, I believe, isn't it? Yes.
Who's
We have a
on
duo act.
first, actually.
Doing some classic comedy from Abbott and Abbott.
Yep.
Do you want to say it? Because I've lost the power of speech.
So who's on first? Oh, God. It will be Eszter and Dean.
Eszter and Dean. There we go.
Root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Well, Costello, I'm going to go to New York with you. I'm going to be the official Hungarian commentator for the World Series.
Look at it. If you're the commentator, you must know all the players.
I certainly do.
Well, you know, I've never met the guys, so you're going to have to tell me their names so I know who's playing on the teams.
I tell you their names, but it seems to me nowadays they're giving these players very peculiar names.
You mean funny names?
Yeah, pet names like Dizzy Dean.
Ah, Dizzy Dean. Yeah.
Okay, let's see who we have on the bags. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
I say, who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
Do you know who the players are?
Sure.
And you don't know the fellas' names?
Of course I do.
Well then, who's on first?
Yes.
I mean, the fella's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
The guy that's playing.
Who's playing first?
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Yes. Who?
That's who.
Yes, that's it.
Look, you know the first baseman?
Sure.
Who's playing first?
That's right.
Look, when the first baseman gets paid every month, who gets the money?
Every dollar of
Who
it.
gets the money?
His wife?
Whose wife?
Yeah, that's right. Wait, is there something wrong with that?
Look, all I want to know is when the first baseman signs up, how does he sign his name?
Who?
The guy.
Who?
How does he sign his?
That's how he signs it.
Who?
Yeah, that's right.
All I'm trying to do is find out what's the guy's name on first base.
No, what is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
One base at a time.
Well, then don't change the players around.
I'm not changing nobody.
Okay, take it easy, buddy.
I'm only asking you who's the guy on first base.
That's right.
Okay.
All right.
Who's the guy on first base?
Yes.
What's the guy on first base?
No, what is on second?
I don't know.
Third base. We're not talking about him.
Well, then how did I get onto third base?
Why you mention his name?
If I mention the third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third?
Oh, who's playing first? Yeah.
What's on first?
No, what's in second?
I don't know.
He's on third.
Well, there I go back on third again. Look, you know an outfield?
Sure.
The left fielder's name?
Why?
Well, I just thought I'd ask you.
I just thought I'd tell you.
Well, go ahead, tell me who's playing left field.
Who's playing first?
I'm not. Stay out of the infield. All I want to know is what's the guy's name in left field?
What's in second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third base.
Look, is there a picture on this team?
Sure.
The pitcher's name?
Tomorrow.
You don't want to tell me today.
I'm telling you now.
Well, go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow are you going to tell me who's pitching?
Oh, now listen. Who is not pitching?
I'll break your arm. So you's on first.
I beg your pardon.
Sorry, I'm only asking you. I just want to know what's the pitcher's name?
What is the second?
I don't know.
Third base.
Third base. Yeah. You got a catcher on this team?
Certainly.
Catcher's name?
Today.
Today, and tomorrow's pitching.
Now you got it.
All we got is a couple of days on this team. You know, I'm a catcher too.
Oh, so they tell me.
I get behind the plate, do some fancy catching. Tomorrow's pitching on my team, and a heavy hitter gets up now. This heavy hitter, he bunts the ball. Now, when he bunts the ball, me being a good catcher, I'm going to throw him out of first base. So, I'll pick up the ball and I'll throw it to who?
Now. That's the first thing you said right.
And I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I mean, that's all you have to do.
It's to throw the ball to first base.
Naturally.
Now who's got it?
Naturally.
Look, if I throw the ball to first base, somebody's got to get it now. Who has it?
Naturally.
Who?
Naturally.
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 So I pick up the ball and I throw it to naturally.
No, you pick up the ball and throw it to who?
Naturally.
No, that's different.
That's what I said.
No, you're not saying it.
I throw the ball to naturally.
No, you throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
That's it.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. You ask me?
I throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
Now you ask me.
You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
That's it.
Same as you, same as you. I pick up the ball and I throw it to who? Whoever it is drops it and the guy runs to second now. Who picks up the ball and throws it to what? What throws it to? I don't know. I don't know, throws back tomorrow. Triple play! Now another guy steps on it's a long fly ball to because. Why? I don't know. He's on third and I don't care.
What?
I said, I don't care.
But, oh, that's a shortstop.
Give it up for Eszter and Dean. There we go. Oh, there we go. That was amazing. Who's on first? I remember seeing that many years ago when I was just a small girl. Incidentally, Abbott and Costello played in London with a local hero for me, because I know some of us are North London and South London, with a gentleman called Boris Karloff, who was Henry Pratt, who was Frankenstein. So there is a local connection to that. If you want other such local connections and other such drivel, please donate to us at the thing below. I don't even know if there's anything there. I'm just pointing at my own legs.
Exactly.
There could be anything. There literally could be anything going. I was going to say in between my legs then, but I'm not going to do that because that would lower the tone. And we've already set ourselves a low level and I'm just failing to achieve it. No, we're doing very well. That was brilliant, Eszter and Dean. Really wonderful. We've got a lovely piece coming up now. A bit of a change of pace, I think. The best way of putting it now. Yes. We've got Embracing Shadows by the one, the only Beatris.
I'm not going.
Yoga. Are you ready for tonight? Come on. 7 years. It's time to brush it off. Brush it off. You know what I mean. No, but seriously. Come on. It's freaking time. Give it a chance. Like, the universe is reaching for you. And I'm sending you this now because I know you. And no, you cannot consider making up an excuse and running away. Just go. Face this. Be your fabulous self. You deserve it. Have a little fun. Have a nice meal, watch a good movie. And I wanted to tell you I love you, okay? And if that's still not enough, then I'm going to say, why not? Why not? There's nothing to lose, so why not? Yoga.
Why not? Why yes? Why yes, actually. I don't have anything to wear. I tried everything. And nothing fits. I need new dresses. I need new jewelries, new underwear, new shoes. Shoes. Let's talk about shoes. Men like high heels. I can't walk in high heels. Joy. I mean, I can try, okay? I can give it a try, but I can already picture him saying something like, hey, babe, is anything wrong? You're limping. And I wouldn't know what to say. I can't really say something like, no, everything is fine. It's just that I have 2 killers on my feet, but all good. Oh my God, that's so pathetic. He will just understand immediately about those heels for him. That's, oh my God. I can't even think about the embarrassment. What if he doesn't like me? Should I pretend that I don't like him either? Yeah, sounds promising. Or maybe I should pretend I'm into someone else. So with his frustrated ego, he'll think about me all the time. And that would be a wonderful way to be myself. No. What the hell should I say on a date also? I haven't spoken with someone, with a guy, for so long. I don't even know. I definitely don't want to start one of those, made up blah blah conversations people do just to cover up the silence. Maybe I should try something more straightforward. Right. Something like, hey, so do you think we'll sleep together tonight? Do you want to sleep with me tonight? No. Okay, maybe just more me. Okay. Hi. So, is it okay for you if we wait a bit before, because I want someone that will love me for who I am, not just for my body. No, let's try something different. You want me? Get in the queue. No. More clever look. Okay. No worries, babe. I don't want anything serious. So we just can go with it and see how it goes, Just one question, babe. Anything good down there? Perfect! If I want to make him run away, that's perfect. Okay, I'll talk about movies, because I love watching them. Oh, please tell me he won't tell me anything about that very popular, horrible clown. I will just say, okay, yeah, it, the clown, I love it. Do you want a balloon? Okay. I'll just say the truth. I'll just say that I love The Notebook, and if it doesn't even know what I'm talking about, I'll just accept it because it's fine. But if only I could say something like, oh my God, I really appreciate it. We could watch it sometimes together. That would change everything. I could feel a real connection with someone. And that will terrify me more. No. Okay. There is no way I'm going out. Maybe the truth is I don't even want to give myself a chance. Why should I even try? Why should I even adapt to those society standards about beauty, timings, who to love, what to say, ways to be? I used to be free. I used to not really care about those things. When did I change like that? The truth is, I don't even accept myself anymore. I don't even know who I am anymore. I'll just never forget that kid at school was the first that got closer to tell me something that was not nice. And later on, that guy that told me, that claimed to love me, that made me feel wrong all the time because of my peculiarities that he liked to call limits. Was he right? Maybe he was. I don't know. Or maybe not. No, he won't ruin this. Too thin, too fat, too strong, not strong enough, too crazy, too clumsy, too lazy, too young, too old, too this, too that. I'm not enough. This is the truth. I'm not enough. No matter how hard I try, I'm not good enough. That's the truth. I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, gonna set a flag, gonna draw them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, oh, 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 this is me. And I know that I deserve your love, 'cause there's nothing I'm not worthy of. This is me. All right. I guess it's a work in progress. But I have to start somewhere. Hey, girl. You're right. Why not?
Oh, that That was beautiful, Beatris, though. That really was genuinely
amazing.
gorgeous, wasn't it?
Yep.
That really was. That touch was really there. It really was.
An emotional piece, right? It was emotional as
It
well.
really was. It really was. And I mean, I feel like when I'm going to come on, I'm going to spoil all this emotional justification that we've done tonight, and I'm just going to ruin it with crap knob jokes. But it will happen either way. Anyway,
yes. We have.
As I made a royal mess of the last introduction, Icy Love, would you take over from me? Would you introduce the next act?
Introducing the next act with a beautiful piece coming from the extracts of me. We have the wonderful Amelia.
Woo!
Hello, hello. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Me? I see many different versions of me. I'd like to take you on a journey. Disclaimer, as the name suggests, this is my story, my extracts from letters to myself on my journey. But I'm really hoping that my journey can inspire your story. So let's jump right in. Now, as part of a therapy session, I was asked to write letters to a younger me. Now, this sparked an awakening that I hadn't even realized that I needed. Because when I looked in the mirror, what did I see? I saw many versions of me. So, to mini me, little me, you deserve love. You deserve to be protected, directed to a place of play, away from the suffering, the arguing, and a safe place to exist in. And it wasn't then, and I'm sorry. But I can create that now for you, for us. A safe place. And I invite you, come this way, to a constant state of play where you, me, we are enough. 'Cause when I looked in the mirror, what did I see? I saw many versions of me. Now to the late teens, 20 me. You don't know everything. Everybody doesn't absolutely hate you, and you don't have to be right all the time. And that's okay. It is. Yes, you've been through hell and high water, fake smiling, online and crying in those lunch breaks, thinking, why me? Why am I doing this wrong? I see you. And I'd like to let you know that it gets better, got better. But I need to ask you a question. Does it hurt? 'Cause I see you holding on to that resentment and that pain so tight, because I understand that for so long it was the only thing that you had to keep you warm. But please, listen when I say, does it feel good? Sorry, another question. Does holding it serve you, serve us? Really? Because I'd suggest you put it down and let it be. And I promise that it will no longer be clouding your judgment and clouding your vision, and it will allow you to see what I saw when I asked for more, because I knew that something out there was bigger for me. And I'll ask you to come with me and see, because I knew deep down even then that I was good enough and worthy. Because when I looked in the mirror, what did I see? I saw many versions of me. Now, to the now me, like wow me. Aha! I honor how far I have come, how far we have come, the leaps and bounds, the elevation of mindset and spirit, the expansion of the consciousness, awareness, and the gratitude. Oh my God, I am so grateful for all that I have, all that I am, all that I have attracted into my life, between the love and the creativity and the light. And don't get me wrong, it is not all sunshines and rainbows. because the darkness is everywhere. But as the saying goes, even the darkest night is broken by a victorious sunrise. So I choose to focus on the light, accepting that the darkness is just part of the package and that I am good. And if I somehow manage to forget that, well, I'm blessed enough to have attracted some beautiful, powerful, potent people into my life to remind me otherwise. Because they remind me of my worth, and they remind me that I am enough. Because when I look in the mirror, what do I see? I see many versions of me. Now, a quick note to the future me, a queen fully formed, overflowing with wisdom, power, and joy. The true embodiment of everything happens for a reason. The trials and tribulations of the past have shaped me into a strong, courageous, kind, loving person that I will be, that I am becoming. Looking to you reminds me that the sky is only the beginning. And I hear your voice in my ear, encouraging me to explore, to learn, to have the conversations, to take care and to not take for granted every moment of every day. To live, to share my love, light, gratitude, and my story, because I am not alone on this journey. And we, you, me, we have always been enough. 'Cause when I look in the mirror, what do I see? I see many versions. Yes, I see many versions of me. Now, I thank you for joining me on this journey, and I look forward to joining you on yours as we move through this world and we shed and share peace, love, and light. Thank you very much.
Round of applause for Amelia. Well done, well done. Very nice soulful voice in there. I like that. It sounds some soul, like you've been eating some soul food. Guys, today is definitely been a great day, great evening. A lot of things have been, happening in the world, but we have to bring joy with the performances that we are coming up with and displaying, because there's so many talented people in this space. And without further ado, we are going to introduce the next act, the amazing, the most talented people. Make some noise, clap your hands, get a pan, slap it together, make some more noise, stomp your feet for the one, the only, Cat Deborah!
Hello, lovely to see you all. Welcome here to this lovely comedy club that we've got here. It's amazing, isn't it? Who'd have thought it? In March, I was performing to tens of people around clubs around London, and now I'm talking to myself on the internet. However, how the mighty have fallen. But then again, those that saw my act before, well, no, I'm used to a lack of response. Genuinely, in March, I did one of my first gigs in a club in the Bedford. It was called. We were going to call it Cat Deborah's Cabaret Club. And then I genuinely looked at the poster and saw I had KKK on the poster and thought, that's a really, really bad idea. So I didn't do that. I genuinely didn't do that. But how old it? 2020. I mean, it's no 1996, is it? Let's be honest. Things can only get better. I mean, I'm saying it's bad. But here I am. Rather than on the stage, I'm talking to you from a cupboard, really, in London. I'm very much like Philip Schofield in the 80s and 90s, it would seem. However, here we are. here we are in this lovely comedy club here, and it is odd. I mean, it's not been a bad year. I performed. I performed online more than I ever thought I would. Myself, Kat Dablett's performed Shakespeare online as well. I was in Merry Wives of Windsor. I was Mistress Quickly. You look at this and you think a classical figure. I know. But I'm finding it difficult because I don't live with my partner Seb Frond from you probably know him. You might know him from the Barebacks. They're also a comedy troupe, and he said today he was going to take me into Peckham and he was going to go shopping with me. Well, yeah, he did, and there was literally no shops open. There was Greg's. But then again, I will do anything for a steak bake. However, this is genuinely true. I did buy some illegal makeup. I'm assuming it's illegal. I'm assuming it's because buying makeup, I mean, it's essential for me. Looking this cheap costs a lot of money. To quote Dolly Parton, the great Dolly Parton, who's sorting out all our vaccines, apparently. All the makeup shops, you go to the counter, you say in hushed tones, I need a lip liner and a lipstick and eyelashes, and they will bring it to you, and you just tap with your card and disappear. That genuinely happened today. I bought illegal makeup, and it suddenly, it feels more exciting putting on makeup when it's illegal. A bit like that time when I was in the Catholic Church. Anyway, let's move on from there. Okay, so you all know me, and I'm a magician. I'm one of those rare things. I'm a magician without pockets, because for some reason, women's clothes don't have fucking pockets. Because you don't need to carry things as a woman, apparently. Yeah, I used to be in the magic circle, but I had to leave. I had a bit of an affair with two of the high up members. I can't say who it was, but I liked it. Not a lot. I'm not going to lie. That joke really does age me. Half my audience go, and other goes, what are they talking about? Anyway, we're going to do a little bit of magic. And you've been seeing genuine magic tonight because there's a young, gorgeous, strapping, beautiful man called Nathan who is doing all the computer wizardry in and around it, and he's going to appear just up here, just like that, magically on the screen. There you are! Look at you! Isn't he lovely? Isn't he? I know. Who's sorry? Is there a tiny dog? Oh, upstaged by a tiny dog. Oh, literally. If that means, if you don't donate now, ladies and gentlemen, having seen that, yeah, the tiny dog. Look at the tiny dog. They're going to put that puppy down if you don't donate. That's not true. That's not true. It's not true. And let's be honest, when it comes to donation, if I was a bear with a patch over my eyes, you'd all be donating now. And that Children in Need, that was hosted by a man with a wig for many, many years. Anyway, I should do some magic before the BBC sues me. Right. Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of magic. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get you to pick a card. I'm going to look away. I'm going to show you that these are all different. And that's just an empty box there. I'll show you that these are all different. Okay. So Nathan, love, what I need you to do, I need you to say stop. I'm going to flick through them and you're going to say stop. And then you're going to pick that card. I will show you that card on the screen and I will look away. I will also move the monitor that I've got down here that will show me the card. Live theatre. That's what happens. So, okay. So I'm going to flick through them. I need you to say stop at any point. I mean, my hand's here now, love. It has to be while I'm on the cards. Otherwise, it's just a bit too easy. A bit like myself. Stop there. Okay. Right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this card and I'm going to show you that card. Can you all see that card? Say yes, Kat. Good. Right. I'm going to put that back down there like that. So your card's there. would you believe that that card has now flipped up to the top of the pack there? However, that's rather boring doing it like that. I'm going to put the pack entirely away. Now, put the package down there. Now, this is my wallet. This is my wallet. And Nathan, you and I have a connection. And this wallet stays very close to my heart. Well, actually, it doesn't. It actually stays very close to my butt. Nathan, you are very, very close to my butt. And in there, that's your card as well, isn't it? I mean, it's just jumping from the back. There we go. That's your card there as well. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you. Do you know what? I'm going to keep you on screen because we may as well at this point because I know I'm running over. However, you know, it would be amazing if this card, because we even got actual fire tricks in there. No one was expecting fire. And considering the amount of hairspray that I've got on, that was fucking risky. However, that's your card, isn't it? That's your card. That's your... Oh, you're impressed with that one? The levitating stuff, that's gone out the fucking window. However, it's getting thirsty work. And I will say, we've managed to go all night without mentioning our sponsor, Exotique. Exotique. Now, Exotique is a gorgeous drink that makes you see into the future and make you make bad decisions in sufficient quantities. And what you will find as well, having poured that in there, I don't know if you can see that, but that's your card. And it's in the bottle, just there like that. No, of course it fucking wasn't. Of course it wasn't. Shut up. Right. However, Nathan, oh God, that's strong. Should it be that strong? Has anybody else tasted this? Should it be? Yes, of course it should be that strong. You should, but don't drive afterwards or walk. Nathan, so the other day, and I sent you a lovely letter. Now, can you show a letter without showing your address? There we go. Don't show your address live on the internet. Now, to prove that I sent that, if you have a look on the Cat Deborah Instagram on Monday, you will see there's a picture of there without the address. However, I have managed to make that card leap from one place to the other to here. That's your card. Do we believe that's your card? Do we believe that's your card? Just so you know, Icy Love, that's a condom. You should invest in these. However, Nathan Love, having sent that on Monday, having not known the choice of those cards whatsoever, having made that card leap from a wallet and set it on fire, then leap into our sponsor, Exotique, the finest drink you can get for under £10. I'm saying it sometimes, I have no idea of the price. I have now sent you something in the post. I would like you to open that in front of everybody for me, please. Thank you. Yes, the lovely, lovely stickers. I'm not sure, actually. They were present, but I'm sure we can get you some. I'm sure we can find that out. So what's in there? So, yep, open that up for me. Always be prepared for glitter everywhere with me, love. Always. There's never a bad time for a cat to jump on the desk. Something for Icy. Well, Icy can't use it. Would you like to open it for everybody, please? I wonder where you were going with that then, love. There's a card, and if you could show it. Well, you're never going to find that one out, my love. Could we have, from all your homes, a huge round of applause for Nathan there, please? Everyone, thank you, Nathan, love. Thank you. There we go. Very kind of you. I'm going to wrap up here now. This year's been difficult for performers. I'm not bleating to your hearts at all. This year has been difficult for performers. We've gone from being on stage to doing what is essentially a fucking seance. Where, are you there? Can you hear me? I don't know. Are you on mute? All of that. However, Pantheatrical, we have formed from a phoenix of a flame, I think is best way of putting it. And we're doing wonderful things. We're trying to make it open for everybody and open for all. We are sponsored by lots of lovely sponsors, some that gives us alcohol that's supposed to be that color. It is. It really is. No, it's lovely. I'm joking. I'm genuinely joking. Executives of Exotique. It's good. I can't speak anymore. However, if you can donate, we really would appreciate it. If you look at the bottom of the screen, Nathan's scrambling there. If you look at the bottom screen, there is somewhere to donate. I'm just looking down here on my monitor, and apparently we've made £4.50. Yeah, I know. I'm going to wrap up here. We're going to bring back Icy in a second, but thank you so much for coming to see us. We have one more act to come. If you wish to see me, obviously there's the pantomime in January. Also, if you go to www.catdabra.com. God, this is good. That wasn't a Freudian slip, I promise. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much and good night.
Round of applause for Cat Deborah. That was so amazing. I definitely don't. Well, the investment in the rubber parts, yes, maybe so. I might have to consider that.
I mean, yeah, I'm just putting it out there, love. I'm just, as an idea, it's just. Yes. You should invest in this. It's very nice. Gosh. This is the Summer Fruits, I believe. Summer Passion. Sorry, Summer Passion. It's like being on a tropical island. They also do non-alcoholic.
Oh wow! I think my one's on the way.
Yours is on the way. There you go. Do you know what? On the way. Yeah. I think we should give our final act of the evening, shouldn't we? Our final act of the evening.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Is written by one of my all-time favorite comedians, a comedian that is up there, I think, with Eric Morecambe and Ernie Wise and all of the greats. It's written by Victoria Wood, and it's Christmas Eve in the Crescent, given to you by Liz.
Hi, Liz.
It was Christmas Eve in the Crescent. All the children were in their pyjamas. All the parents were snappy, tense and unhappy, except two who were in the Bahamas. A child lay asleep in his bedroom. He was horribly red-faced and porky. He had caused family rifts by requesting his gifts, a computer, 10 quid, and a Yorkie. In the lounge sat his mother and father, in not the most pleasant of humours. Grandma was there, collapsed in a chair, having just overdosed on satsumas. It was cold in the lounge room that evening. They had a gas fire, but they'd lost it. It was frozen and murky, and so was the turkey. They'd left it too late to defrost it. The door of the lounge room burst open. There was Santa Claus, reeking of liquor. He said, "I'm 19 stone 2. I get stuck down the flue. I've come through the door 'cause it's quicker. So, what do you fancy for Christmas?" said Santa, all twinkly and Mary. A fur coat or a bike? You can choose what you like. In the meantime, bung over the sherry. Well, they couldn't decide what they wanted. A new car, a subscription to Booper, a pedestal mat. While they thought about that, Father Christmas passed out in a stupor. He was out of his brains. He was legless. The late night and the sherry had wrecked him. He lay on the floor till 3:45 when some reindeer arrived to collect him. Santa waved from the sleigh and said, "See you. Merry Christmas and be of good cheer." As he rose from the Crescent, Mum said, "Where's our present?" He said, "Oh, sod it. I'll bring it next year."
Give it up for Liz!
Yes.
Oh, that's warmed my heart, that. Well, that and this. Oh, that was lovely, Liz. Honestly, I might have to watch Victoria with the Christmas specials now to get me in the Christmassy mood. Oh, well, what an evening it's been. It's genuinely been lovely. And there's lots of people we need to say thank you to. And we can't thank everybody, but obviously everybody that's put it together. Amelia and Rachael, Rachael you saw at the top of the show, Amelia you saw a couple of acts back, and also Nathan. Now, live theatre is difficult when it's an actual theatre. When you have, was it 2, 4, 6, about 10 different streams coming in over the internet of various qualities and lighting. I think Nathan has done something incredible. It's something I haven't seen before with all of these Zoom shows. Whilst you've had just blank screens and various things, to put us in the one context, to put us in, has really pulled the show together. And the fact that they managed to do that when I completely fucked up the running order halfway through the show, and you'd have never have known without me saying that, it deserves a lot of credit. It really does. However, I think, would this be a Christmas show, even though it's November, but it's nearly December.
It's nearly
December. And we've got a pantomime coming up. Oh, yes, we have. We should end, as all good pantos do, with a verse, with a poem. That's what we should do. And without further ado, we give you Fowl play.
Now our foul festive frolics are done.
And some lovely friends we have won.
Come and see us in Jan.
When we're in Pantoland.
And you're sure to have really good fun.
Now we hope you've enjoyed our fab show.
And we'll leave you with stuff you should know.
Seamless. And maybe have a good flirt.
Happy holidays. Now we must go.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. But I'm just going to keep drinking this. That's all I'm doing.
I'm going to get into my coconut punch right now. Oh, my eyeballs. Oh. Fantastic. Are we done?